welcome to Gossip News. It's your boy Daki. On this one, I want to say a big thank you to our fans and subscribers out there for doing what you do and how you do them. From all of us at Gossip TV, so we love you, and yes, we do appreciate you. Today on the news, we have Kizz Daniel on the news. They actually seized somebody's some persons or some a company's vehicle over what they did, and we'll tell you about that shortly. We have Kizz Daniel, we have Davido, and then we have Mr. Eazi. He would have believed Eazi can chunk out that amount of billions he did. Now, where did he do that? All of that, we'll tell you about that shortly. Now, I'll begin with Kizz Daniel. Kizz Daniel, at the point where he came out to explain what, now there's this song he did, that song is trending everywhere, the Buga song, and then he has come out to explain what Buga means. And then in that interview, he said Buga means a time to flaunt what you have done, your success and everything. So for him, he said that was what Buga means for him at the time. And then we saw, not long after then, we saw Buga becoming the first single to hit 100 million streams on Boomplay. Then just recently, Kizz Daniel also came out to explain what happened after, or how he felt after he lost his son at the time. For him, it was very more emotional for him. He felt bad. According to him, he said at the time he could not record any song or track for about a year because it was very, very emotional for him and everything. One thing we know, I think about some month ago, Kizz Daniel came out saying for his kids, he wants to quit smoking, so that we know that he has good plans for his children, and then he wants to be a good father to all of them. But this time, Kizz Daniel has been indicted by the Nigerian police for questioning after he seized a laundry bus. Now, this is very interesting because I'm going to read that to you. What happened, why he seized the bus, you get to know that shortly. Now, the Lagos State Police Force have invited Afrobeat singer Kizz Daniel for questioning after he seized a laundry company bus. According to the source who confirmed this, the Boga crooner was invited for questioning for allegedly confiscating the laundry bus of a company he contracted to do a laundry for him. The singer reportedly seized the bus on the grounds that the 14 million worth of clothes he gave them to dry clean were damaged. The owner of the laundry bus reported the matter to the men of the Elation Police Division, who immediately invited him for questioning. The singer lawyer contacted police yesterday, August, and then said that he will be available for questioning on Tuesday. Now, for him, at the time, he gave them some amount of clothes, or some clothes to wash, and then those clothes were valued about 14 million. That's like a whole lot of clothes to give them, and then they damaged the clothes. You could have just said you cannot do it, and then you collected the clothes, and then you damaged the clothes, and then he got angry, and in return, he seized. And as a matter of fact, they used the bus to deliver the clothes to him, like one of the damaged clothes. And then it was like, what? How would you do this? So his response to that was seizing the bus, and then you guys won't go anywhere. It's your boss. They kept the bus, and then the police invited for questioning. And then he's saying on Tuesday, I will get to you guys in the police station. So for him, we know he has done that. But then damaging about 14 million worth of clothes is really bad. Anybody would have done what he just did. I feel you should have just said you can't do it. And then to all employees or entrepreneurs out there, if you can't do a job, it really pays when you just say you don't want to do it or you can't do it and are spoiling the job or this thing. I think for them, it's just going to it's going to make your business not look as it would be without doing that. Anyways, guys, I will leave that one for you to decide on that. Now, moving on to Mr. Eazi. Mr. Eazi, after dropping this one, he called Personal Baby single. That one went everywhere. He did that one. And I was like a long break for Mr. Eazi. He dropped this one, and yeah, people fans were excited about this one. And yeah, for him, it's back to music again. And then, but then just over the weekend, I saw Mr. Eazi coming out to sponsor the Ghana Premier League. Now, that's like a big deal because for the NPFL, we know the likes of Dangote Cement sponsoring, we know the likes of the big guys doing this one. But for Mr. Eazi, he is sponsoring that one through his tech company, called that company Zagadat Capital. It's more of a tech company, and he's sponsoring the Ghana Premier League with that one. And then he did that with a tune of 4 billion naira, and that was about $6 million in dollars, but in naira about 4 billion. I was like, wow, where is Mr. Eazi getting this one from? Now, it's a Nigerian singer, Mr. Eazi is trending in Nigeria and Ghana after his tech company, Zagadat Capital, sponsored the Ghana Premier League as seen in the photos and video on Twitter. Mr. Eazi gave Ghana Football Club $6 million to meet all their needs during the course of competition new season. $6 million when converted to naira is about 4 billion naira. This move has forced Nigerians and Ghana to finally recognize Mr. Eazi as the money lord that he is. Many commented that aside his song making waves in Africa, his tech company and music label is also doing exceptionally well. Others didn't want to believe that his future father-in-law, Femi Sodola, had nothing to do with Mr. Eazi's success, decided to tag him to the post. Now, what we know is, his incoming or his future father-in-law is Femi Sodola, who one of the richest persons in Africa and everything. And people are like saying, no, he got the money from that. But what we know is tech is actually doing well. Tech is one part of space. At this point, I think tech is one space that people are making a lot of money from. And then he was smart to go into that. And then he's making cool money from that. For the moment, we know he's sponsoring the Ghana Premier League, and that's more money for Mr. Eazi. Okay, moving on to Davido. Davido has come out to say, I have this thing I do, but then somebody taught me how to do it. And then most people don't do that stuff. And then say, for me, before I was not doing it, but then somebody taught me how to do this thing. Anyways, we get to that. We saw Davido coming out to say he want to change African narrative. He explained that further. And then just over the weekend, we saw David in church with his son that was saying, which people really were not aware of. Then what we know is that David has a fourth son. And then some person are saying he is treading the two-faced kind of line. But for him, he takes care of his kids and it's really not a bad idea for him. Now, they saw Davido calling out the Osun State governor saying, you did not congratulate my uncle after winning the election. And he's saying, do the right thing, Baba, one love. So he's saying for all of us, you should call 2018 when you won, we the same to you. But for now, you've not done that, and we're expecting you to do that. Now, talking about what he started doing, David I come out to say, I wasn't born as a smoker. Someone taught me how to smoke, and then he said, Special Spesh is the guy that initiated me to smoking. Special Spesh is that guy that taught me how to smoke. The father of three in a video via his Instagram story revealed he was taught how to smoke by his hype man Spesh. According to Davido, he learned this skill when he started hanging out with Spesh and his gang. In the video, Davido and Spesh were seen smoking and cruising in the reggae before David went on stage to shut down Reggae Gel Festival in Belgium. He also thanked his cousin for showing him the way and teaching him most of the vices in his life. So one thing we know is that David was not born a smoker, and then somebody taught him how to smoke, and this guy is Special Spesh. A lot of reactions to that, but then we couldn't take that because of time. Anyway, guys, we'll come to the end of this one. We'll come to catch you guys on the very, 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 very next one. Peace, guys.